Hey folks, welcome back to another Dice Tower preview. I'm Mark, and today we're taking a look at Movie Battle, which is brought to you by Boss Dog Games. It's for 2 to 12 players, ages 7 and up, and games generally run about 25 minutes. Burning Banner's Rage of the Witch Queen is a fantasy war game with fast playing and intuitive gameplay, with 29 scenarios that range from short campaigns with 2 kingdoms and 1 map to the entire 12-year war, in which 6 kingdoms battle over 4 maps, with 2 ways to play, a quick playing basic game as well as an advanced game with So this is a super simple battle card game for movie lovers. Yes, you'll be battling back and forth with your fellow players, trying to name the most movies based on a scene card. Now, you have a deck of cards, and it'll be set up based on player count, but each player will get 5 cards. And at the start of your turn, you're going to draw a card. Now you're gonna have 2 different types of cards in your hand. You've got action cards, and you've got scene cards. Your main goal is to play a scene card and battle against one of your opponents, going back and forth, trying to get the most points for the best scenes that you can put into play. And what makes these battles even more intense is the fact that you only have 30 seconds to name off the movies. And again, you'll be going back and forth, exchange between you and your opponent, trying to get the most movies named before time runs out. So you don't want to get stuck and eat up time perhaps that you need, or maybe it might be a strategy to eat up time, but you don't want to get stuck. This is meant to be a rapid fire thing going back and forth. And now you're going to try to get points by being the player to name the last movie. But there are 4 different categories of movie scene cards. You've got gray cards that are worth 2, you've got blue or teal that are worth 3, you've got yellow worth 4, and finally 5 points for the red cards. These red cards are obviously something you might want to get out early, try to get the points so you have them stored for the end of the game. And just to keep things interesting, there's a whole slew of action cards that can be played. Some cards are meant to make it easier for you to get the scene cards. Others are just there to throw a wrench in the works. Some take that for sure. But let me show you some of my favorites. I really like to sneak into a movie because this one, you can change a scene card to any category of your choice, which is super handy. And you have mind games. These mind game cards simply let you battle against yourself, naming 3 or 5 movies. So many possibilities of these different types of action cards. They're all very clear what they do at the bottom. I also really liked Spill Their Popcorn, because this one will steal any battle and automatically become the opponent. So I like cards like that as well. And of course there is a cut card. Cut just means you can cancel an action. So these cards really do come into play and just add that extra element to the strategic aspect of this game. So the game will come to an end when one of the end cards shows up. Yes, the end. There are 2 of these cards because one could be canceled by an alternate ending. But really, in the end, you just hope to have the most points, have the best movie knowledge. Alright folks, just a reminder once again, this has been a Dice Tower paid preview, and everything you've seen here is done and ready to go. This game is available now, so you can purchase it, and you know, it is very much a party game. A lot of quick play, a lot of back and forth, and just super easy to jump into with all your movie knowledge. Hope you bring all of that to the table. But folks, ultimately, if it looks like something of interest to you, I'm sure they'd appreciate your support. So I think that's it from me, and until next time, we'll see you at the table.